Good morning, welcome to Thursday. It's an absolute rotten day outside. It is chucking it down. Fortunately, Hugo and I got out with Poppy first thing this morning, so we didn't get too wet. I'm guessing you lot are inside all day as well, because I don't think anyone in their right mind would want to venture out into that weather. So this is day 4. I'm hoping now, I say this every day, hoping, fingers crossed, we're working towards getting 10 out of 10. So, without further ado, hopefully you know the process by now. In a moment you see the 10 questions, then you see the answers, and then we'll go through one by one. Best of luck. Okie doke, I hope that went well for you. I did forget to talk about my Reeboks this morning. So obviously blue top, they're going to be blue Reeboks, aren't they? So I really like this pair, blue, grey and orange. Kind of really old school colours. Only think the second time I've worn these actually. Lace is intact on the box, it's the way forward, you know that. Okay, no, liking this pair. I even popped on blue socks to go with my top as well, as if I was at work. Getting into the swing of things. Right, here we go. Question 1. Calculate 25% of £62. Okay, so there's my £62, and that is a rubbish pen. Where's my blue one? There's my blue one. Got all this tissue I've got behind here. That is shocking, isn't it? I'm going to tidy that up when I'm done. So, 25% of £62. Okay, so 25% is the same as a quarter. Okay, to find a quarter, we divide by 4. So the easiest way of doing this is halving it, then halving it again. So half of 62 is £31. Okay, so half of £31. Well, half of £30 is £15, and half of £1 is 50 pence. So the answer is £15, 50 pence. Okay, nice easy one there. And if you wanted to just do 62 divided by 4, 4s into 6 go 1, remainder 2. 4s in 22 go 5, remainder 2. 4s in 20 go 5. Okay, remember whenever you carry off the decimal point, you put the 0. 15.5. Happy days, nice and easy. Hope it was easy. Next up, round 4, was it 40,509? 40,509 was it wanted to, the nearest 10. So where are my 10s? So here's my units, there's my 10s. Okay, the 10s are followed by a 9, which means it needs to round up. So the 0 round up to a 1, and that will become 0. So 4, 0, 5, 1, 0. Okay. The other way of considering that, we've got 40,509. Obviously, there's my 10s. 509 or 510. What is that? What is that closer to? Is that closer to 500 or 510? Well, it's definitely closer to 510. Okay. Number 3, 10.728. Correct to 1 decimal place. So there's my 1 decimal place. It's followed by a 2. You know by now the rule. If you don't, you will have looked back where you've written it down. Okay, if it's followed, if the question is asking about, so in this case the 1 decimal place, so if the first decimal place is followed by a number which is 4 or less, it stays the same. If it's followed by a number which is 5 or higher, which it isn't, if it was, that would go up to an 8. But because it's followed by a 2, that stays as 10.7. Okay. 10.72, is that closer to 10.7 or 10.8? 10.7. What's next? 60 minus 5 squared. Okay, so bid mass, brackets, indices. I've got an indice, okay? 5 squared, that's an indice. So it becomes 60 minus 5 squared. I need to do that bit first. Okay, 5 squared is 25. 60 minus 25 is 35. Okay, nice and straightforward again, I hope. If you weren't sure when you looked at that, you could look back and looked at your big maths, which you would have written down from the notes I've given you previously. Which two square numbers have a sum of 20? So I need to find two square numbers which add up to 20. Okay, so we can call them x squared and y squared. So, hello Ava, you come to do some maths? You come to do some maths? Yes? Can you count 1, 2, 3, 4? Your daddy's writing. Yeah? Yeah, very nice. Right, come on, you go, mummy. You go, mummy, good girl.
Come on, see daddy in a minute.
Cheers. Right, sorry about that. Where was I? What was I doing? I'll tell you what, I'll just start this one again. What was I doing? What was the question? Which two square numbers? Okay, so two square numbers that add up to 20. So, a couple of ways you can do this. What are the square numbers? So, 1 squared is 1, 2 squared is 4, 3 squared is 9, 5 squared, 3 squared is 9, 4 squared is 16, 5 squared is 25, 6 squared is 36, and so on. So, you need to find two numbers, two of these square numbers which add up to 20. Well, straight away, 4 and 16. 16 add 4. So, your answers are 16 and 4. We've got next. Work out 45 times 500. 45 times 500. So, a couple of ways you could do this one. You could do 45 times 100, okay, and then times it by 5. You could do 45 times 500, sorry, times 500. At least let me write that correctly. Times 500. Okay, don't be put off. It looks like two scary numbers. Okay, just stick to the same principles as if it was 45 times 13 or 12 or something. Do it the same way. So here we go. Okay, you can do it that way. 45 times 100. So some people, again, they struggle with that. Well, just think, look, if I was to times it by 10, it would come 450. So times it 100, it must be 4,500. And I want 5 lots of that, times 5. Well, 4,000 times 5 is 20,000. 500 times 5 is 2,500. Add those together, you get 22,500. Okay, so if we do it this way here, 5 times 5 is 25. 5 times 0, well, they're all going to be 0, aren't they? 4 times 5 is 20. 4 times 0 is 0. 4 times 0 is 0. So here, I've got a 0, got nothing there. I've got 5 there. I've got a 2 here, and I've got a 2 here. Okay? 22500. 22500. Okay? 22,500. Same question, done 2 different ways. Okay, you might want to slow that one down or watch it again. Obviously, my brain might work a little bit quicker than yours, but you'd hope that. Yours will probably be quicker one day, having said that. Simplify the ratio, 16 to 40. So, if you can't spot the highest common factor, that doesn't matter, does it? Because we don't have to always do it in one step to go from this to the smallest form. If we want, we can do it in 3 and 4 steps. So, they're both even, so I'm just going to halve them. So I'm just going to divide it by 2 and see where that takes me. So 16 divided by 2 is 8, 40 divided by 2 is 20. Oh, hey ho, look, they're both even, so I'm just going to divide it by 2 again. 4 to 10. Oh look, they're even. Divide it by 2. 2 to 5. So the answer is 2 to 5. Okay? Now, to do that in one step, you've got 16 to 40. Well, I know 8 goes into both 16 and 40. 8 goes into 16 twice, and 8 times 5 is 40. Okay? So, if your times tables are sharp, you can just do it in one step. If they're not, just go right back to common sense basics. Just keep half of them. Okay. What will be the time 40 minutes after 3:15? So it's 3:15. I need to add 40 minutes on. Well, 15 add 40 is 55, so it's going to be 3:55. I'm not even going to explain that. That is just really, really easy, isn't it? Okay. That's the easiest time question we've had, because we've not even had to go to the hour, then go past it. Okay, easiest time question. If you got that wrong, no pudding tonight. Work out 0.454 times 100. So, times by 100 is the same as moving. Yeah, I want to hear you say it. How many zeros are there? There's 2 zeros. So simply, I can just move 2 decimal points. 0.454. Let's move this 2 decimal points. 1, 2. So it becomes 45.4. Okay? To make it even more common sense, if you were to divide it by, times it by 10, it would become 4.54. Okay? So divide it by 100, 45.4. No maths involved there. All you need to know that when times it by 10, you move 1 decimal point, 100, 2 decimal points. You move, if there's 7 zeros, you'd move 7 zeros. Okay? You move 7 places. You move however many zeros there are, that's how many you jump, that's how many you move. And that sort of question is good if your parents are doing this with you, or just ask them to set you some of these, just to kind of to master that, to keep doing it over and over. You know, do 10 of those and you would have got it. What's next? Number 10. Oh, doesn't time fly when having fun? We've got x minus 2y, add 5x, add 5y. So simplify means you collect the like terms. How many terms have I got? I've got 2 different terms. I've got x's and I've got y's. Okay, so I'm going to circle all my x's. Remember, you always take the sign to the left. So x add 5x is 6x. I'm going to underline all my y's. Minus 2y, add 5y. So you've got start at minus 2 and add, which means you move up the number line 5 places. Okay? Other way of doing that is you could have started with 5y, take away 2y. That's an easier way of doing it, really, isn't it? 5y, take away 2y is 3y, or minus 2y, add 5y is 3y. Whichever way round you put those, okay, that's fine, and you're going to get the same answer. So it is add 3y. 6x, add 3y. Okie doke, there we have it. I hope you've enjoyed seeing yourself make some progress. Tomorrow's the last day. I might even actually just do tomorrow's video now while I'm all set up. So enjoy the rest of your day if you can with that awful, awful weather. See you later.